Hey guys, this is Golden Lion Studios. I'm here to teach you how to make a basic script for Pokemon. If you guys are into hacking and you want to learn how to actually make your own NPCs instead of using that advanced text and getting errors because you're running off or something like that, this is the way to do it. This is how you do. This is how you do! No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so you're going to go to Notepad. Alright. Next, you are going to type binary, which is the number sign, org, and then you're going to put a space, offset, which is the $sign, and I'm going to write text just for the purpose of this tutorial. You can write whatever you want to call it. Next, you're going to put lock, which locks the person that you're talking to with you. That way you cannot move around while they're talking. And next, you're going to put face player, and that makes it so that they face you when you're talking to them, because it's very rude when you're not facing them and they're not facing you while you're trying to have a conversation. You just can't do that. No. So let's see some 3 examples of actual in-game scripts like this. Now that you guys know what it looks like in the game, it should give you a better understanding of what you're actually scripting here. So next, let's go down and we're going to go to message. This is the command, and then offset. This is the command to teach you exactly what they're saying. So you're actually scripting the message at this point. Now you're going to call it something out of the ordinary, or whatever you want to call it, to know that this conversation belongs to this person. So I'm going to call it GLS, because that's Golden Lion Studios. It just came to the top of my head. You can name that anything you want, as long as it's not too long, because you'd never remember it. You're going to hit enter, and next you're going to type offset GLS, which you have to match the top one there, space 1, space equals, space, and now you're going to put whatever it says. So in other words, you're going to say, hi, my name, typing with one hand here, is Justin. Okay, so that's what he's going to say. Next, you're going to hit enter, box set, space 6, enter, release, space, end. This is your very own first text tutorial. Now this is what all this stuff means. Org text, that's to open your script in the game. Lock locks the players together. Face player makes it so that they're actually facing you when you're talking. Message opens the message script. Offset GLS1, that is what your actual message is. Box set 6 allows them to talk in the box. Release lets them unlock you, and end actually ends the script. So now what you're going to do is you're going to file and save. Next you're going to go, I'm going to save it on the desktop, but you can save it wherever you want, and you have to name this anything that you want. I'm going to call it script dot, and you're always going to call it RBC. You're not going to save it as a TXT, you're going to save it as a .RBC. From now, you're going to save this. I'm saving it to my desktop. So there it is at my desktop. Make sure that when you're doing this, I'll provide the link in my description, that you have Pocket Script, which is a program for scripting, obviously. And you need this thing called, I think it's called Buf Rite. It's a little pencil kind of icon. And I'll put those links in my description. When you have those installed, you're going to right click on the thing that you just made and click compile script, and this will compile the script. And next you're going to click this block, or the book, whatever you want to call it, and this is going to assign it into your game. Now you're going to find your game. So I'm going to go to my documents because it's in there, and I'm going to find my VBA stuff, and I'm going to save it to let's save it to that Pokemon FireRed that I have. I have a few of them. You should always have your backup. You're going to find your GBA file, and it's going to come up with this little box right here. Next, you're going to click this little flashlight. It's going to look for open offsets in the game, which is open spaces that you're allowed to add NPCs with. Next, you can click any one of these, but I'm going to click this big 8 blank number. Next, you're going to highlight these numbers, right-click, and copy. Now, the best way to remember, or the best way to do this is so you do not forget what your offset is. That's why you copy it. And if you don't copy it, you're going to have to redo the whole thing if you forget the offset. Next, you're going to assign, file, burn. And this is going to burn it straight to the ROM. Now, I've had problems where you close these windows and I get errors, so I always leave them open. But next you're going to go to Advanced Map. If you do not have Advanced Map, again, link will be in the description. You're going to go to Open ROM, and you're going to open the ROM that you just saved the script to. And it's going to take a second to load. Now that it's loaded, I use Control M, but you can find whatever map you feel like. Okay, maybe it's not going to work for me. Alright, so I'm going to go header 3 Pallet Town. And this is going to load Pallet Town. Now, I clicked Show Sprites so you can actually see the sprites that are here. Now let's see. You need to add an NPC. So, most people actually don't know how to add an NPC. It's actually very simple. You're going to go down here and you're going to click up on the people. This is going to add a person. You're going to click Change Events, and see, now you have another person that you can walk around with or do as you please. This is your new editable NPC. Next, you're going to drag him wherever you feel like putting him. I'm going to put him right outside the starter house. And I'm going to put no movement on him. And he's going to have this right here. This is very important. This script offset right here. This needs to be the number that you had that I told you to copy. So what you're going to do is you're going to highlight all of it except the offset, and you're just going to paste right over it. That should be the same number that you had in the Pocket script. Next, you're going to click Change Events, and finally, at the very top, File, Save. Now, if you want to change the person's sprite, you click them, make sure that they're your active sprite that you're editing, and over here where it says Sprite Number, you can press up and search through all of the sprites. Now I'm just gonna randomly put in 63 because that's one of my test ones that I do. And then you change events, file, and save. Now that your person is in there, you are going to close Advanced Map. Make sure that you saved it and everything was burned before you close it. And now it should work, so let me test it right in front of you guys. Sorry for the grammar there. So I have to make sure this is the right one. Okay. So let me speed this up a little bit. So let's go outside. And there he is right there. So when you talk to him, notice he turns to you. Hi, my name is Justin. And that's exactly what we put in the game. So I hope this helped people. I'm going to make sure that I get the links in the description. And I hope that this actually helps some people learn how to do a very basic script. If you have questions, then feel free to message me. I'm on YouTube almost every day. And I hope that you subscribe, and I'll put up some future videos for more stuff. I hope to see you guys later.